60,000 thoughts a day, 95 are redundant. They're the same thought we thought about yesterday is the same thought we think about today. I don't like this, I talk too much, I hate this, and that's what keeps coming back. 80% are negative unless we change it. Can you imagine how little we'd actually have to think? We could go on autopilot and dream about other things because we have 95% redundant, so I don't know what 5% is. Be about 3,000 thoughts we'd only have to have a day. If they were redundant, we wouldn't have to waste our time. We'd go in La La Land all this time. So we want to change this. And being a farm kid, I want to take you down to the farm here. Any of you raised on a farm? Dairy cattle, anybody? Right? So you know, the dairy cattle, it's Tammy, yes? So Tammy, dairy cattle, milk in the morning, milk at night. Yeah, committed to that. You never had to go anywhere because you had to milk cows, I know. There's the negative side, but the positive side is we had really cool animals, right? Cows came home all the time, same time, right? Same path, one behind the other, wore this big rut into the pasture. One behind the other, always, always, always. They wouldn't even step out of the rut. They would just continue. One stop, they were just like, and stop. The ruts would get so deep that we needed to change that because we'd lose a tire on the pickup or something like that. So we'd have to actually lane it off to get them to take a new path, or they would wear it so deep that we couldn't get through there. But they wanted to go back on that path. That's just like our thoughts. Our thoughts, we have those same redundant thoughts. 60,000 thoughts a day, same path, same path, same path. We get this huge rut in our brain. And that's where we go automatically, unless we change how we think. And we can change how we think, and here's the hard part. It feels awkward and uncomfortable and fake. And people will even comment on you. If you are naturally a more I'm sure you're normal, a more negative person, and you try to be more positive, people are going, what's with you? That's not who you are. Say, well, that's who I'm choosing to be. Because you'll get judged for that, trust me. When you want to change, when you want something and you start working, initially it's going to be really uncomfortable. And not for 5 days, and not for 2 weeks. The average habit, the span is anywhere from 17 to 254 days, with the average being 66 days. So for you to consistently do something the same for 66 days will help wear that new rut, that new thought path in your mind. So you decide who you want to be. And for those first 2 months, it's going to feel awkward and uncomfortable and probably a little fake. But you know what? After you get into that new path, it becomes automatic. I mean, think about it. Anybody have morning routines? You work out, you do things in the morning, somebody routines? Who has a workout routine in the morning? Okay? So do you even think about it anymore? You just get up and go. Those of us who are going, well, I might do this, that, then there's always the question, well, maybe I'll opt out today. It's a little cloudy today, it's a little cold today. When you're in a routine, you don't even think about it. It's just like, okay, up, here we go, here we go. It's autopilot. So that's what we want to do with our thoughts. We want to create new thought paths. We want to change our focus, and we can change our path. You choose how you want to feel. You choose how you want to act. It's always your choice. Don't let someone else's reaction change how you want to be as a person. That's key. It's so important. And if you work in a practice where you don't feel that you're appreciated for who you are and it breaks your heart, then find a place where people appreciate where you are. It's as simple as that. And it's not that the office is bad. Each practice has a different flow, a different feel. Find a place that you can be happy. Don't go somewhere and be miserable for the rest of your life. It's not worth it. Focus on the positive and you'll feel positive. Find a reason to feel good and you'll feel good. Sounds simple, but it's difficult and it takes commitment.